and why I re-entered here with the same idea in mind. Okay, so coming into the day, right, on the higher time frames, what did I see? I noticed that in London session we had a gap down, correct, creating this new week opening gap, and during London session, right, it wicked down very, very aggressively to all this liquidity back here, right, from Wednesday session. So it wicked down, came back up in London session to fill that NWOG, right, for the most part. And when it filled in that NWOG, we had this nice, beautiful reaction away from NWOG, new week opening gap, creating this 15-minute inefficiency, right? So I was bearish on the day. One, because we just created all-time highs last week, right, for the July weekend. So all that money in the American people's pocket, what do they want to do? Spend it, right? And maybe some of those people spent it on stocks, right? So they're buying it at the highest price. So what do the bankers want to do, right? Take their liquidation, take their money, right? Which they did today. So I wanted to see price respect this 15-minute fair value gap created away from the new week opening gap. See more sell side get taken, in this case is London low back here. Right, so we get market open, price comes up, taps in that 15-minute fair value gap, and then displaces to the downside, right? Break structure, creates this first presented fair value gap, and it wasn't until this doji candle here that I decided to enter, stop at this high. However, we created an SMT here, and that's why I dragged my stop a little closer, a little tighter. And as you can see, that got disrespected here. Excuse me. Stopped me out. So I saw this and I was like, okay, right. Maybe we were wrong on a day and price was respecting this inefficiency rather. But it wasn't until price came up, swept the AM highs, that I really tapped into that 15-minute fair value gap, that I noticed price came back up and then respected it here, inverse the move that went up and took out that AM high, correct? So I saw that and told myself, okay, this was a real sweep and we're going to make a move to the downside, right? So after price inversed here, I waited for price to get closer to that consequent encroachment of that inverse fair value gap before looking for an entry. And I was specifically looking at this fair value gap here, right? However, I was looking between NASDAQ and NQ and notice we had formed SMT between the two. All right, NASDAQ created equal highs here, while ES made a lower high, correct? Made a lower high in that inverse fair value gap, created SMT. So we had a bearish SMT inside an inverse fair value gap, right? With my draw of liquidity being this London low back here. So once I saw the SMT form, I entered, stop at the top end of the inverse fair value gap, targeting that London low back here. But as you can see, I did close my position early only because I had my entry marked out, my exit marked out wrong. I still had this London low marked out from previous sessions because it never got hit, and I forgot to remove it this session because clearly it did get filled here, right, with this huge crazy wick. So I did exit, but this was my real draw of liquidity, this London low back here, and as you see, that did get hit eventually, right, as well as filling in this higher time frame 1 hour inefficiency back here, right? And what did it do? Price swept that consequent encroachment of that 1 hour inefficiency, engineering that low, came back down, took out that low before respecting it, right, and reversing the other way. So good trade nonetheless. I did record this, but I'm only gonna leave the last 3 minutes of this so you guys could see this price action dump in real time. It was very aggressive, so but it felt good being on the right side of the market, and risk management saved my ass today. But hopefully I didn't go over my 5 minutes this time, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here. Thank you guys for watching. Like always, I'll leave that clip for you guys at the end. Stay safe out there. Hope you guys enjoyed your 4th of July weekend. I'll see you next time.
order filled.